To highlight those differences, there's four key points to touch on: output, technology, staff, and the ultimate goal of outsourced bookkeeping versus full service outsource model. Output for a traditional bookkeeping service is to provide the ownership management with a monthly balance sheet and P&L, and that's usually where the services stop. In a full service outsourcing model, your goal is still to provide timely and accurate month-end closes, but in addition, provide decision support. And that decision support could often be financial planning and analysis to help drive the business into the future and give a overview of what the coming months might look like. Outsourced bookkeeping generally uses a client's basic tech stack and uses that to provide the month-end close services. Full service accounting is a little bit different in the sense that it aims to customize a tech stack and tailor it around a client's needs. And often that might include working with the client to upgrade their systems and working with the client on system selection and then implementation. Outsourced bookkeeping generally has lower level staff to perform more transactional routine tasks. Full service outsourcing model employs highly specialized professionals that know not only technical accounting, also understand the technology and the business, right? That often includes being deeply ingrained in the industry that the company operates in. The goal of outsourced bookkeeping is often to provide a low-cost solution for a simple business. Full service outsource model the goal is to provide a mature finance capabilities to companies that are growing at a rapid pace.
What else does anybody want than time? I mean, money is one thing, but time is an even greater asset that we give people back. So many of our clients have really been so grateful that we've been able to give them added resource of time to be able to invest into their business instead of investing in the mundane that's not going to help them, take it to the next level. Your return on your investment goes beyond just the dollar value. You get back the ability to make strategic decisions. They're so in the weeds of the transactional. They don't get to be doing that really true value added strategic decision making that lets them go to the next level, that allows them to have growth. By bringing us in, we're doing all that transactional work and making it more efficient and allowing them to have more time.
There is very little ramp up period when you bring in Citron Cooper because there's so much financial expertise within our department. There are individuals at every level. And when you bring in someone like a controller or a senior level or a manager level, you're not only bringing in that one individual and their expertise or knowledge, you're bringing in all of the knowledge of the individuals around that person. So if that individual is in your client and working through something and see something they haven't seen very much before or haven't seen in a long time, they have a whole bench of people that they can go to, and you have this expertise that you can pull from.
I tell everyone I speak to who's having staffing shortages that you can't hire your way out of this. The only way you can get your way to improve your business is to really implement new technology. And there's so much new technology, especially after COVID, where so many new developments came out to help you become more efficient in your accounting processes, and especially in terms of payables, receivables, financial reporting. And a lot of these products are not very expensive, and they can make your business much more efficient, because I really believe that you can't become more efficient just by hiring more people. You need to solve your problems by implementing new technology.
When you outsource portions or your entire back office to an accounting firm, you're not only bringing together a team of dedicated resources, but that team is typically largely made up of subject matter experts within your particular industry. That team can bring years of built up best practices, policies, and procedures, and institutional knowledge that you wouldn't have otherwise been able to obtain if you were hiring to fill for that role. One of the biggest value drivers of outsourcing portions of your back office is your internal accounting and finance team will also benefit. They'll learn, they'll have a relationship with the team of dedicated resources that they're working with. They'll take those best practices and apply them to your organization. And it will also free them up to work on other things that could be important to operations that have maybe fallen by the wayside. This level of mentorship and education you get from an external third party is extremely valuable. You should have the confidence to know that you're working with people with the institutional knowledge in your industry that are best of breed, and they're sharing that knowledge with your team.
With the outsource model, you're getting a team of accountants. So when one person is out on PTO or somebody does leave, we have trained staff ready to continue the work. The continuity of service is a real game changer for our clients because they are not spending time and resources reviewing applications, interviewing candidates, or training staff when there is turnover. So that's been a real big help. It also helps our clients scale up. So as they're growing, they might not need a full-time employee. You might just need 20 hours a week. So we can add additional hours to the engagement without having to add a whole full-time equivalent.